left for me. Right, sorry. Any vehicles coming? Anything moved?
No.
Look for me up ahead. Any vehicles? Cars, pedestrians?
No.
Look for me to the left. Anything coming?
Oh yeah, let's go. Can I go?
No, no, so hold it there. Don't go till I tell you to.
Alright.
I said. Now, we need to be able to use the walk across, drive across rule. Could we walk across this road safely? Do you think?
What, in front of the taxi?
Yeah. So we're going to have another check again, okay, Tony? Don't go till I tell you. Check for me to the right, Tony. Anything coming?
Yeah. Yeah, can I go there?
No, you can't. Wait. Right. Check for me up ahead, Tony. Anything coming?
Yeah.
Check for me to the left. Anything coming?
Yeah.
Okay, so wait here. Have another check again, all round. And then if it's clear, then look in the direction of travel.
Come on, make these observations a bit more.
Okay, yeah, anything coming out of the opposite road?
Yeah, the opposite road is the one that we're learning today, isn't it?
Okay, yeah, so steer to you. No, look in the direction of travel, Tony. Why do you think it's important to look in the direction of travel?
I don't know, Harry.
Well, because if you're looking the other way, then the danger is you're going to, end up, possibly climbing in a vehicle, aren't you? Or you're going to maybe end up running a poor pedestrian over.
Oh, right, yeah.
The reason I got you to wait there, Tony, you were eager to go, and it wasn't safe. Now, had you moved out then, you may well have caused, you would have caused one of those vehicles to slow down, stop or swerve. What you mustn't do.
Oh, I was just trying to get used to using this walk across thingamajig.
Yeah.
Now we're going to turn right.
And take the next one on the right, please. But do you think you could have walked across safely?
Well, I was just trying to get an understanding of it, really, wasn't it? And at the end of the road, Harry, we're going to turn right, please.
At the end of the road, turn right, please, Tony. I think we've got another sort of crossroads coming up, half a crossroads, so scan both sides for me. Coming. Why is it important to scan at a crossroads as you approach?
So in case somebody comes out and I'll see. And we're going to turn right.
I'm going to take the next road on the right, please, Tony. So we're approaching another crossroads here, Tony.
And we're going to turn left, please.
And at this crossroads we're turning left. So check your middle mirror for me. Check it.
Actually, don't change mine. Can we go straight on, please?
Oh, we're going straight on. Okay, so check your middle mirror for me.
Yeah.
Check your right hand door mirror. No, take us. So slight down now. So steer to me and just stop it there. Stop it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm going to pick up a reference point for you for going ahead. So handbrake, gear 1. Okay, and then creep forward, and you remember about the stopping at the line as before?
Yeah. Why has that changed?
No, it hasn't. It's fine. Okay, so now I'd like you to tell me where the actual curb cuts into the car.
Okay.
The actual curb cuts into the side of the car.
What curb?
The curb.
You've lost me. I'm going straight on.
Yeah, I know, but because it's a straight crossroads. Okay, so pop the handbrake on for me, Tony, and don't go till I tell you. I'm going to
Harry, put your shovel back in your pocket.
Okay.
Step back.
Okay. So, don't go tell you, Tony, okay? So, check for me to the right, Tony. Anything coming?
No.
Anything moving? Check for me up ahead. Any vehicles? Any pedestrians?
No. Car reverse now, I drive.
Okay. Check for me to the left, Tony. Anything coming?
No.
Have another check again to the right. Check.
I don't look ahead anymore now.
No, you do look ahead. Do Rolo. Right, opposite, left, opposite.
No.
Check right. Check opposite. Check left.
Just coming out of roll. The biggest difference between Crossroads and what I've done before is that road opposite.
Yeah.
You start missing out on that, mate.
Yeah.
And you might as well get your bus home now, yeah?
Okay.
Right, so I check right, ahead, left, ahead, right, ahead.
It's clear
Can I
to
go?
go. Yeah. So safe. Look in the direction of travel.
Just staying out of road for a minute.
Okay.
Don't you forget, you make a big thing about
Yeah.
that extra road, yeah?
Well,
That's what this Crossroads is all about, yeah?
I've seen your videos and you've made a big point of that on the videos.
Otherwise I'll get you out of line in the road
Yeah.
to make a big thing about it, yeah?
Yeah.
You must make a big thing about it. Now we're going to turn left, please, hurry.
Okay. And at the end of the road, turn left, please.
I obviously pulled your arse out of the fire there, yeah?
Yeah.
Where the hell you were going with this,
I was doing a reference point for you going straight ahead. Because it's the same as when you turn left, but you have your wheel straight. If it's like set up equally, that's where I was going with it.
Yeah, you make it up as you go along. And we're going to turn left.
And take the next one on the left for me, Tony. So check your middle mirror, check your left-hand door mirror. Signal left now.
I can do a roundabout, sorry.
Okay, it's alright because it's a kind of crossroads, isn't it?
Yeah, the actual mirrors and the signals are actually the same as what I've done on the emerges last week.
Yeah, they are. So do you want to go on them yourself as well?
Yeah, I could have a go at that, yeah.
I'm going to leave that to you then.
And we're going to take the next road on the left, please.
We'll be taking the next one on the left, please, Tony.
That's Crossroads.
It is, yeah. So what mirrors are you going to check?
Check my interior mirror, my left-hand door mirror, indicate. Do I look in there?
Yeah, and then look in the direction of travel. Why is it important to look in the direction of travel?
In case somebody crossing the road, obviously, just to make sure I steer, yeah?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, Crossroads coming up.
Yeah, so we've got another one. So
And we're going to turn right.
we're turning right at the crossroads, so let you have a go at these mirrors.
Yeah, interior mirror, bottom door. And I'm going to... do it.
Yeah, so just, no, don't see it. Keep the wheel straight. Gear 1. And then don't go until I tell you. And tell me, right, just move forward a fraction more. Tell me where the mirror cuts into the actual centre line.
Centre line, what centre line?
The centre line of the road opposite.
The road that we're turning into?
Yes.
Oh, just by the mirror.
Okay, well that is your reference point for turning right from this road to the minor road. Okay? If you're too far back, you're going to end up cutting the corner, which could be dangerous. So I will talk to you about it when we get into the road. So don't go till I tell you, Tony, because we've got a vehicle coming towards us now.
Yeah, so how can I judge if I can go in front of this vehicle or not?
Well, you can use walk across, drive across rule, which means you can walk across, we can drive across.
So I can walk from there to there, I can drive.
Yes. So check again. We can walk across, can't we?
Yeah.
Drop the handbrake, steer to you into the road, and look into the road as you turn.
Alright.
Back. Okay. What mirrors are you going to check on the new road?
Oh, interior mirror, nobody behind me. Right hand door mirror, see if anybody's overtaken me.
Okay. Now, the reason I didn't let you turn there was because if you turn too early, you'd have cut that corner. It's very important that you don't cut the corner when you turn right. However, having said that, there may be exceptions when you have to, like if there's an obstruction.
We're going to turn left.
We're going to be turning left at the end of the road. If there's an obstruction, we might have to cut the corner. And if we did have to cut the corner because we can't see, we would get our speed down a lot more and a lot earlier. And we'd look into the road before we actually have a good look in the road before we actually turn.
Right. I understand that.
So another one coming up.
2
And what are you going to do as you...
Let's make sure that he's on shoot seeing me. And Harry, we're going to take the next turning to the left, please.
We're taking the next turning to the left, please, Tony.
And Harry, if you get me to find a safe, legal and convenient stopping place somewhere down the road.
Okay, if you'd care to find a safe, legal, convenient stopping place on the left.
Are there any questions you want to ask me before we shut it down?
Yeah, okay, Tony, so today, how do you feel you're on?
Yeah, I felt I learned a lot, yeah.
What did you learn?
I learned how to identify crossroads.
Yeah.
I learned there was quite a few similarities between what I doing the emerging last week.
Yeah, well...
Like the left and centre.
Yeah.
And the stopping at the giveaway line, and the mirrors and the signal was the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I learned that I've really got to pay attention to that road opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't quite 100% sure while we were waiting to emerge whether to use the walk across, drive across rule, because when I was talking about it, you were kind of telling me to go away and shut up and be quiet. You just kept saying, no, don't go yet, don't go yet. So I'll come out a roll now and try and explain that to you. Yeah, so what was I banging on about there?
You wanted me to explain the walk across, drive across. But
well,
I had mentioned it on the brief, and I also mentioned it on the move. I said to you about it.
You know as well as I do what you mentioned on the brief.
Yeah.
I'm only going to remember the bits I want to remember, yeah?
Well, yeah, of course you are.
The only bits that I am going to definitely remember are the bits that you don't mention, yeah?
I know.
Yes, you did mention the walk across, drive across in the brief, but as I told you,
yeah, I know.
As we discussed this morning in great detail, the brief is for you, not for me, yeah?
Yeah.
It's what you do on the moves that matters, yeah? Yeah, I mean, obviously I was pushing to go. I had a clutch biting, yeah? And I wanted to go. And what was pushing you there for was saying, no, wait. But then I wanted you to follow that up with...
Walk across, drive across.
Yeah. And there was nobody behind us, so, you know, slow your voice down a bit. You don't have to rush so much.
Okay.
You know, Tony, could you have walked from here to there and back again before that taxi came down?
And you just said, what would you have said?
I'd probably said no.
Mm.
Yeah?
Mm.
But it's just those links together. But you did make enough links there for it to be understandable. And it's the best phase one I've seen you carry out for long. I was very, 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 very worried about your phase ones, yeah?
Mm.
And especially Crossroads. We've had... Let me finish.
Sorry, go on.
You know, just because we live together now doesn't mean to say that you can act like a woman. Yeah, I was very, very worried about these Crossroads at phase one because we have had a couple of attempts.
It's not been very good, is it?
Yesterday, shut up. Yesterday and last weekend, and we had to wipe the video because it was such a disaster. Yeah. But I'll be quite proud to say to you, I won't be wiping that one.
Yeah, that's good.
Because I thought it was very, very good.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah. Yeah. Just one thing I'll say to you: don't be a smart arse, yeah.
Yeah.
And well, I'll wait till you finish taking your clothes off so you can listen to me, yeah.
It's hot in here.
Right. Don't be a smart arse, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we had a bit of a late start today, which is my fault. We sat down and we talked about the briefs, yeah. And we actually done a brief on the Crossroads, and we timed it, and I said that was perfect, yeah.
About 9 minutes, I think it was.
Yeah, and then when we start giving the brief, then you start to think, oh, I'll stick a few more bits in here and there, yeah, yeah. You don't need to,
Okay.
right?
How long was the real brief? You know, this one we did.
Well, we're now gone up the consequences page as well, which I think is really good idea.
Yeah.
But you know, every time you give a brief, if you start adding other bits in,
Why are you though on the consequences? Like, why are you getting me to do them at the end? I mean, I mention them as I go through the brief anyway, like on the mirrors and that. So why repeat it?
Yeah, I'm not saying you have to. You have to do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a little recap, really.
Yeah.
It's up to you to look at the clock, really, and if you think you've waffled on about the brief or you've added on a couple of bits that, or a couple of chapters that you didn't have on the last one, then you think, oh bloody hell, it's going into 9 minutes. Then
Get him moving.
Then obviously you can cover the consequence on the move.
Yeah.
But what happened on the move is the most important part to me, and that to me was absolutely brilliant. Yeah. And that was the reason why I took bits off you quite quickly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the level of instruction was very, very good.
So that passing the real one.
Yeah, you got in straight away. You've had this thing about not worrying about this left to centre line up until near halfway through the end of the lesson, yeah?
Yeah.
And you got in straight away and you nailed it. It immediately nailed the position for the giveaway line.
Yeah.
And I like that, and it was done and dusted, wasn't it? And did it feel a lot easier then? You don't have to sit there worrying about it?
Yeah, get it out of the way and
and it makes it just helps everything to flow, doesn't it? Yeah?
Definitely. Yeah,
No, that definitely would be a pass.
I was happy with that.
Without a doubt, that would be a pass.
If I get that on my part 3 and I do that to that standard, I'll be happy.
If you'd got that yesterday, you would have failed. Yeah?
Well, yeah, of course I would. I'm not disputing that at all.
If you'd have got it last weekend, you would have been hanging yourself, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
But you've just now, as I said to you, a lot of people who were on Facebook last night think we were just having a laugh and that, yeah. But we didn't. We done quite a bit of studying last night. We watched quite a bit of Lane videos.
No, that's right. Yeah.
And we watched quite a few of the videos that Sabs and Barry and the rest have done. And I think you got the idea.
Yeah, it's good.
And it just goes to show when you're not flicking between Facebook, MySpace, and Harry Debling's musiccentre.com and just concentrate on what you're meant to be studying, it does work, doesn't it?
No, I do study, but it does work.
Yeah, there is studying, and there's just flicking through, isn't it?
Yeah, difference.
If I was studying the videos, if I felt I missed something, and I noticed when we were actually watching some of the videos, because I've watched them so many times, when there's a good bit coming up, you start nattering, and I have to tell you, shut up and listen. There's a good bit coming up, yeah. If you feel you've missed something on the new Blaine videos, you can wind it back a bit, yeah. And you should wind it back a bit because that bit you've missed may be very important, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, I'll give that a pause. Well done. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.